Last time on Buggin' Out, more people started eating crickets.
Tastes kind of like nuts.
And I branded the appetizers with my magic. But where do these edible bugs come from anyway? Today, Chef Peavy figures that out.
I'm a full spectrum chef. I'll cook anything you want. So, when I heard eating bugs is the next big thing, I decided to face my fears to discover what it's all about.
In a magical kitchen with me, Mosquito, the bearded magic dragon. In Buggin' Out with Chef Peavy. In Mosquito's, the bearded magic dragon's magic kitchen. Cause everyone's doing branded content these days, and so am I.
All of us New Yorkers and anyone who lives in an urban area understands the fear. But if you're afraid of them like I'm afraid of them, then you have katsaridaphobia. So right now I'm gonna just take my PV cam as I explore.
Turn on the PV cam.
For centuries, people in Indonesia, China, and Thailand have been eating cockroaches. And I think that that's because they noticed how resilient these things are. I mean, can we survive nuclear war like a cockroach? They are great at assimilating into your bones. So let's say you have a broken bone, eat a roach. So if you wanna live forever, I'm gonna show you how. We're about to cook some cockroaches today. Hey there, if you're ready to start eating bugs like me and Mosquito, you're gonna need to know where your bugs are coming from. Now in China, there's over 100 cockroach farms available to them to eat those things. However, I was able to find a supplier in America, just outside of Arizona. His name is Aaron Pauling, and he has been providing cockroaches to exotic pets since 2007. Now, it's okay to get your bugs from a pet supplier. However, more and more companies are starting to grow insects for human consumption.
Hey Don, how's it going?
Robert Nathan Allen, welcome back.
Hey, Robert Nathan Allen, everyone. This is like, speaking of raising insects, like the king of insect raising, right?
I do know a lot about insect farming, Don. What are you doing there?
Right now, I'm gonna start making some crunchy tempura cockroaches, kind of like French fries, but they're gonna be like roach fries. It's gonna be so delicious. Now, is your cricket business booming? Are more and more people starting to eat crickets?
Absolutely, Don. It's been really amazing to see over the past few years. You know, when I got into this 3 years ago, almost nobody was eating them in America. And in that time, we've seen different companies making different types of foods that include insects. We've seen restaurants putting them on the menu. And we now have farms growing them so that you can try them in your own kitchen. You don't want to eat an insect that you find in your backyard. You never know where it's been or what it's been crawling around in or what it's even been eating.
Oh, well, I'm still alive, so I'll keep that in mind, though, for my future endeavors and what I recommend to people. You know, you've done mealworms, you're doing crickets. Do you guys see a market for other insects?
Absolutely. So the cricket is an insect that's a little easier for people to kind of wrap their mind around. Something like a cockroach fry, that might be a little bit further down the line.
The time is now.
There's about 2,400 species of insects that are edible.
Yes.
We're really only eating, one or two of them right now, and it's just because the industry is so new. We're really excited to look at the next species after crickets and after mealworms. It's a healthy protein, it's a sustainable protein, and it's a humane way of growing our animal protein.
So basically you're telling people to open up their minds and eat crickets, right?
Absolutely. Take the first bite. You'll be pleasantly surprised. And actually, Don, since I know that you're doing some roach fries there.
That's right.
What better thing to complement that than a cricket powder milkshake?
I don't think anything.
Present in your drawer. You got it?
He's got the magic, too.
That's probably about 6,000 crickets.
Wow.
Bye, gang.
Over now, RNA. How freaking awesome, guys. We just had RNA in the house, and he left us with this cricket powder, which we're gonna make some coconut milk cricket shakes with. Now, the first thing we've got to do is get these babies dormant. So I'm gonna put them in the freezer, as we always do with our insects. They look like they're ready to go. I'm gonna be very cautious because roaches are masters of deception, and they may look dead, but in 2 seconds, they will be running everywhere. Okay, quickly just dump these into the tempura batter because, I'm sorry, I don't know why. My katsaridaphobia is really getting the best of me. There they are. We have enough roaches. I'm gonna make sure that they're in the batter. I'm actually gonna put the rest of these back in the freezer because I'm afraid that they're gonna reanimate. I'm gonna do our first one. I feel better now that they're frying. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on our cricket protein shake. Coconut milk, some raspberries from the farmer's market, and our cricket powder. So delicious. Blend it. And I think that we are done. We're gonna taste it. Now, definitely you're not gonna serve this unless you put a little bit more sweetness in it as a milkshake. But as a protein shake, this is tastier than most of the protein shakes out there. And it has way more protein. I am so excited to try my first tempura fried roaches. I made this a lovely, delicious chili aioli. Look how beautiful. You've never seen roaches like this in your life. And your cricket protein shake, hello. Now, I'm gonna taste a tempura roach fry for the very first time in my whole entire life. Oh wow, that was the whole roach. Each brave bite of roach uncovers the concentrated flavors of dry-aged beef coated in fizzy fats released from the tempura batter. Our sriracha aioli provides a smooth finish with attitude. I'm gonna try something just for myself before we leave.
Cockroaches raw. It's going down.
I saved a roach to eat by itself just to signify, or just to be kind of like that triumph that we all share with each other, that we all conquered our katsaridaphobia. Here goes. Wow. That tastes like a ribeye steak, like just bam, just like a bite of ribeye. It really tastes like meat. If you can get over that initial roach fear, I think you're gonna have some fun with these. All right, so see you next time.
Next time on Buggin' Out, we all love honey, but you know what else tastes good from a beehive? Waxworms. We've got a special guest to help eat them up. Save some for me.